Good morning. I know I'm a few minutes late and I do apologize. Trying to get used to the new normal that we've got right now. So schools, yesterday was a bit of an overwhelming day after your stream. Basically what happened with everything going on with COVID-19, the school district here decided to close, extend the closure. So we were supposed to go back to school March 27th. We heard it might be longer. Right now, it's till April 20th, and it's possible that we won't have school year at all the rest of the year, and we're basically just switching to online learning, which is really, really hard, especially for the parents that work. What are they supposed to do, So it's kind of been kind of rough, and I've thought about maybe offering friends to help and stuff. The other thing that was overwhelming as well is our county was put on a shelter-at-home order, which is different than shelter at place. Shelter at home is you stay at home as much as you can, except for essential outings like groceries and stuff like that. Shelter in place is like nothing's open, so it's like you have to just stay in where you're at, because the threat is immediate, kind of a thing. So right now, shelter at home, and yeah, so we're home pretty much. I have decided. For now, because I don't stream again until next week, but at the moment I'm gonna cut my stream by 1 hour, because being at home with my children and having to have them do schoolwork, a lot of it is online. They will need my computer. I will have to take time to help them with stuff, so I'm going to have to cut it by 1 hour. So starting next week, when I stream, it'll be from 9 to 11. For the time being. And as things evolve, we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you up to date. Now, for the fun part. More Dark Fall. Alright, so last we found this cave. We were back in 1912, and we were a cartographer named Benjamin Parker, and we heard about these three men at the lighthouse that are workers at the lighthouse, and the light was out. So we went to go investigate, and we finding strange notes, and there's freaky voices and stuff, and there's pretty clear there's a dark entity that was there. And we walked into a cave, and all of a sudden we're transported to the future, and the lighthouse is now a closed down tourist attraction. So maybe it's famous for a while, and now we're at this. And we have come to arrive. Hello, child. Message? Or are you done?
Message.
Oh, okay.
I'm using it to find Audubon's from episode 3.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Grandma says Morning wants to send a picture to Grandma. You make the silliest faces. He's like... it was blurry. Do it again. Okay. There you go. Okay, go ahead. Hey, Paywell, that lighting, you're looking at 117 hours. So I change it. I can change it. And I'm also, little cut off. There. I'm not so cut off now. Okay, so as Benjamin Parker is traveling to the future, we arrive at Lights Out at the lighthouse, and it's a shut down tourist attraction. We find that there's a lady there who thinks she's one of the workers reincarnated in a future life, which is kind of strange. And we kind of arrive there, and you find out that you're you were in the history of the thing, who is this cartographer and why did he disappear? Did he kill everybody? What happened to him? And stuff. So that's been kind of what's been going on in the storyline. My family member went to go to the store to try to get stuff we need. Unfortunately, there's a line around the corner, and so she won't be able to stand in that long line. So she has to go to a different store to see if it's that crazy there. So, alright, so let's get started with the game. As I told you, now you know what the basic storyline of it is. In the past, there is like a closet room, like a secret room that we can't get into yet. Well, it's not secret because we know there's a room there, but we can't get into it. Because there's a code. It's like social distancing isn't all that important to the most scared of the virus. Yeah, she went, and she's trying to be, oops. I keep losing my mouse. She's trying to be, like, good, but there's this huge line. Everyone's got, like, a cart in front of them. So there is, like, social distancing happening, and there's only...
I found the last water for me.
Okay. Cool. Are you done? Okay, thank you for my phone. You left the door open. That's my child. Alright, so back to it. Yeah, there's like a cart. They have people standing in a line, but there's a cart in front of them, so they're standing at a distance. So the line's not like, in a way, not as long as you think, but they're also only letting so many people in at a time to try to control crowds. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. I haven't had any yet. Okay, that was more like 3 gulps. So good. So here we know Polly was like literally, she's here somewhere hiding. We don't know exactly where. She mentions these goggles that you can wear to like see infrared stuff. You can hear footsteps. But we have not found them as of yet. She said they're like, she thought she left them in the discovery area. But yeah, I haven't found them yet. I'm wondering if they're just, this is what we found. So, Discovery Center must have dropped them. My best ghost hunting tool, and I lost them, idiot. So, and so when we try to come up to the top, we can't get in here because there's like a key and a code, it looks like. And that's what we haven't figured out yet. We also have a knob, right here, that goes to a radio, and we've turned it. I took the note of a picture we saw that gave the clue to how to tune the radio, and we tuned it, but I didn't notice anything different. Here are some of Polly's notes. Here's the goggles. They're supposed to detect like hidden stuff. And then in here is a camera with some of Polly's like stuff on it, and it takes a picture of us every time. You turn it on and you see your picture, but you see everything else she's also taken of the place, like the chair flying up. Well, that's a bit freaky, right? I don't know about this whole quarantine thing. It's giving me freedom to stay awake all night and sleep all day. Got drunk last night drinking. Yeah, I know. I saw your DMs to me, Pale Whale. I just didn't reply. I knew what was happening. I'm pretty much stuck at home as well, except for the essential outings, which yesterday I actually got really overwhelmed about and I started crying. It was just hitting all at once where I'm going to be having to take care of my kids on the teaching basis and the teacher sending us stuff, and teachers deserve to make a whole lot more than they do. And it really is the passion that drives them. And yeah, so I don't get to see my friends a whole lot as it is. And now I won't get to see them at all for a time. So I'm a little overwhelmed with that. What's this one? Oh, yeah, this is her ID badge that we found. I have not found the goggles as of yet. And I can't exactly tell what's the Discovery Center. Like, I haven't seen a sign saying, hey, Discovery Center. So I haven't found that yet. Is that important? Okay, it's my mum. So I thought about, like, I tried to, like, go back to the past. Because I feel like I'm because I heard this reenactment from the past, it gives you a clue of what the code is, and maybe now that I've heard the clue, I can open it, because I thought I knew what it was, but maybe you had to wait for that cue to happen. If you go this way, you turn. Here's the cave. And it was like, I went in here, this light, crazy rainbow colors came up, and I was suddenly in the future. But currently, it's not doing that again. So I'm kind of back to here. So if I go in here, this is where the radio is. I put that on, turn it to where it was. I don't hear anything. It doesn't do anything. I thought maybe we'd hear something as a clue to something, or instructions, or whatever it would have been. Something more than this. I mean, yeah, so it's a little confusing. Maybe, let's read this. On radio operators radio internet. Ralph was thought to be haunted. Strange garbled messages would be heard over headphones, and some of the newer recruits refused to man Ralph for fear of going mad with the bizarre noise which would spew forth from the headset. This replica hasn't given us any problems, thank goodness, but you never know what picks up. Feel free to twiddle the knobs. What if I just stuck it on? Still a bit hungover and there's too much thinking to do. Close my door while I'm at it. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I made you giggle with that grunt. I know it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will, at one point, like, do a timed picture so you can see that I'm actually trying. My green screen is falling on me. It's falling sideways. Okay. It's fine. Hang on. There. I use a chair to hold it up behind me. Okay. Earbuds. Oh, swapping pals for 30 seconds felt better. You're silly. Okay. I'm just wondering if we're supposed to hear some voice. I'm not hearing it. That's alright. It'd be interesting if I could look up and see, like, Polly, and then she runs away or something. I also need a coin to be able to see through that. This is the helicopter pad where, like, I guess people will come to visit. But, man, that would be, like, an expensive, like, trip to visit, because you'd have to take a helicopter to get there. What the heck was that? Okay. Don't see. Soon you'll have bulging triceps for no reason. You know that push-ups work more your biceps than your triceps, but what does this do? Ref. We did try to, like, look at this display, and this came up, and it disappears like that, right? So it's like, what the heck? This is what gives you, like, the password to get in the doors. Because every time you leave, you have to put the code in again. So it's 5564. It doesn't just automatically stay open for you. Okay, is there anything here? The note. So I wonder if they're just closed just for this. Still though, arms busting through the sleeves with your friend's like, huh? Yeah, okay, here. Yeah. Wait. Look at them triceps. This biceps. Look, you gotta see an arm. Oh boy. I think they're closed just for Polly to investigate. I'm wondering if there's like something. I already saw this. Something we're missing, like the glasses or the code to get into the door upstairs. There's a key as well. I'd hoped maybe the goggles were like hiding in plain sight. She said she lost them in the Discovery Center. Hey, listen. Ooh, I got to see. That was cool. I take a quarter of the credit for the compliments that you get. Okay, yeah, that's pretty true. I'll let that be that. Like, I don't see a sign saying, hey, this is the Discovery Center. Like, I feel like this would be it. Right? Pretty images. This feels more like a Discovery Center feel, this room, at least. This room was originally the Fetch Rock storeroom. This was the boiler room. This was the coal room. This tells you all the different artifacts kind of hanging around. Maybe something says this is now in the Discovery Center. Utility candles. Why were none of the candles lit during the powerful failure of that fateful night? Some may suggest it may have been a packet. See, they all think that us, the cartographer, they think that we assaulted everybody and killed them and then we just disappeared. Replica Bronze Age spear based on our findings here on the island. These exhibits were constructed by a local historian and craftsman, Daniel Murphy. Lastly, we do hope you had a great visit to the Fetch Rock Lighthouse. Feel free to make a donation. Is this the Discovery Center? This is where we saw the replay of the characters talking, and we heard that the probable code to the upstairs secret room in the past, it has to do with Drake's children. But we can't get back to the past yet, even though I've walked in there a few times just to try to like find out. Oops, I lost my cursor. There we go. This gives us like pictures of the past. It's very dark, kind of hard to see. In here, like you can't really, you can go here and that's it. Like basically you hear footsteps and that's it. Ugh. It's creepy. Okay, walk out. Go up. This is where you see her notes. So you know the Discovery Center is not any higher.
Here. Over here. Look closer. I'm here.
Yeah, when you say that, though, that does not give me any real clue. A door ajar, an untouched meal, and an over-toppled chair. Okay. Does this play anything different?
There's a fog bank rolling in, Robert. We'll be on guard tonight.
Don't think so. I was trying to see if it would let me look in the staff only. This door is so tiny. Where do I find these glasses? This is where she has the info on them. I wondered if they were like close by. Thank you for your recent letter. Look, I'll be honest with you, Ken. I do not believe in ghosts. So I offer you once on that. Well, here's the code to get in. We already know that now. Okay. I don't see... There's nothing... Oh, here we go. I didn't see this.
Can you tell me where you are?
I'm high up in the sky. No, not the sky. It's black. There is darkness all around me. I can't see anything.
Can you see through the darkness?
Yes, there is a light. The light is up here with me. It is shining out into the darkness. The light isn't strong enough. I have to keep the light going, or there'll be nothing but darkness.
Are you in a building?
Yes, it's stone.
Now their voice is creepy.
Tall stone building.
Oh, you're not
Out to
building.
sea. I can hear the waves brushing against the rocks below. I am high up above the sea.
This is why she thinks she's James reincarnated.
I shiver standing up here alone. Yes, silly. I am in the lighthouse. Where else would I be? The others are downstairs in the crew room. They don't know that I'm up here. I am hiding from him.
Who are you hiding from?
I shouldn't say. He finds out I'm talking to him. He'll blame me. He's quick to lose his temper. And I don't want that. There is nowhere to hide and nowhere to run. You must go away.
I can't go away, Polly.
Polly? No, I don't know her. Does she live in town? Why are you asking me about her? She is nothing. Useless. She thinks she can help, but he won't let her. He will never let her.
Who is this person you speak of?
I can't say. I won't tell you. Please, don't ask.
I am asking you a direct question. Who is this man you speak of?
He was once Drake. He's the principal lighthouse keeper. Or at least he was. He's changed. The man we knew has gone. His soul has been taken. His soul has been taken. There are 3 of us. No, there are 4 of us. That's not possible. There should only be 3. It's always been the 3 of us. Everything was fine. Everything was as it should be.
Until we came along.
There are 3 of us. No, I said 3. There are 3 of us. There's Drake, the principal. Then there's Shaw, Robert Shaw. He's the first assistant. Then there's me.
Who are we?
James Wolfe. I'm the second assistant. No, not really. Not as long as Drake. He has been here forever. He wasn't always like this. I think Shaw will change soon. Then it might be my turn. I don't want to stay here. I have to get away.
Who is the fourth man, James?
There is no fourth man. Don't ask me about him. He doesn't exist. He isn't here. So leave him be. He's no man. He doesn't exist. Not in our time. He shouldn't be here. He's angry now. He knows you're talking about him. He's awake. You have disturbed him. The darkness is growing again. The light begins to fail.
Where is the darkness, James?
I can't say. Drake knows where it is. That was his mistake. Drake shouldn't have gone looking for him.
It's
Too
long.
late now. Drake is gone. He went down to the basement. He stayed down there too long. Why doesn't anyone believe me?
James?
No one should be here. This is a bad place.
James, are you okay?
No one should be here. Why are you talking to me? Leave me alone. It's too late now. We shouldn't be... She isn't here. This girl you talk about. I know her.
That's not possible, James. It's time for Polly to wake up.
She will. She will wake up soon. Soon she will be here with us. He knows she is coming and why. The darkness is waiting for her. He knows her.
Okay, Polly, it's time to wake up.
Sounds less creepy and more whiny. Why don't you believe me? But, you know, she's like,
Polly, it's time to wake up. It's a beautiful summer's day outside. Open your eyes and have a look. Polly?
You should be like us. He's waiting. He will come here and join us. He is ready for you, Polly. It is only you that can free him. So many years of waiting. Alone. He has been here. Alone. And he is waiting for you.
ah! Rest in peace, headphone users. Diary of Polly White, Haunting of Fetch Rock. 28th of April, 2004, 1900. Arrival. I have yet to see the lighthouse, but I feel I know it already. Having seen it in my dreams, both waking and sleeping, I am filled with a delicious mixture of fear and fascination. I'm staying at the Fisherman's Arms in Treeworthen. So far, so predictable. A tourist attraction harbor town, complete with legends including, guess who, Benjamin Parker. That's us. The name is very familiar to me. My online research can never compare to a trip to the actual lighthouse. Next day, 11 a.m. Fetch Rock Lighthouse has been shut down in tourist season. That must be hitting profits heavily. So it's no surprise that they are welcoming my investigation. So it was already closed. It is going to be great. I've got a great new gadget from Haddon Industries, ghost hunting goggles. I can't wait to see what is hiding in the shadows of that old lighthouse. Last time I used a gadget like the goggles. Wow, nice. I love losing my ability to hear. Yeah, really, that's what it felt like. I was like, geez, warning, please. Was back in my student days. They can sense energy from the past. Fetch Rock, I am here. I am really here, the only person on the island. The remaining staff, including Riley herself, left on the returning ferry. So this is it, Fetch Rock. The place feels so familiar. I've seen it in my dreams so many times. The lighthouse towers above me. How did Benjamin Parker feel when he arrived that fog-shrouded night in 1912? I will explore the island and then make my way up the stairs to the gift shop and into the lighthouse itself. The weather has changed. I can hear thunder approaching. Perhaps a storm is coming. The gift shop is a gold mine of information. There are revelations about Ben Parker in the Horror of Fetch Rock book. All evidence suggests Parker murdered James Wolfe, Oliver Drake, and Robert Shaw, but I want to keep an open mind. My connection seems to be to the young James Wolfe. My hypnosis regression tapes may prove invaluable. I will listen to them again. Am I really James Wolfe reincarnated? There is something about the old boiler room. Something strange. It is packed with exhibits. I wish I could remove them from the display cases and hold them in my hands. Maybe it would trigger something, a memory, an event, or even a manifestation. This would be a great location for a seance. Lunchtime, I have Benjamin Parker for company. Sadly, he is made of plastic. A display case here in the basement has an effective recreation of his departure from Treeworthen. I must admit, he looks a little spooky. I could swear his eyes are gazing into some unknown future. I tried out the new goggles. They make my head spin. Something powerful? So powerful? No. I tried them by the exhibits and saw something, a glow. It's time to explore the upper floors. The original lighthouse rooms have been dressed up, quote unquote, for the tourist. This is a shame as it means there are less triggers for supernatural activity. The very fabric of the building stores the memory of those that once lived here. The closure of this attraction would prevent further horrors, but would never explain why they happen. I've heard a noise from one of the upstairs rooms. I'll check it out right now. Definitely a human sound. I tried to communicate, but the sound died away. It sounded like someone crying. It started. My hands were shaking. There was another sound. It was musical, almost romantic. A violin, I think. Did the keepers play? Did they try... oh yeah, we saw a violin in the past. Are they trying to tell me something? I'll try to capture something with the camera. The chair in the old coal store moved. I caught it on camera. First, there was a strong smell of burning or a furnace, and then the chair moved. It was amazing and frightening. I thought I heard another noise, a massive rush of wind or energy. There is a small door in the exhibit hall. It seemed to come from there. I wonder if there are caves or tunnels beneath the island. A thunderstorm is about to break the silence. I might investigate the Discovery Center out by the rocks before it gets too dark. Ooh, we know it's by the rocks. Or rains. I'll take the ghost hunting goggles and dig around the Discovery Center. It might be full of triggers. So we know the Discovery Center is outside. So, out we go. She just said out by the rocks. We'll just kind of look around. Don't see anything exactly here. This seems more like the cafe anyway, not the Discovery Center. There's nothing in here. We were able to get that. It tells you the numbers on the buttons. Oh, you know what? I think the Discovery Center. Oh no, that's too far. Back, 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 back. That way. I think the Discovery Center is over here. Maybe. See, we could, if we had a coin, we could look in that. Can we use that? This feels more like the Discovery Center area. Would it be in here and we just didn't notice? Oh. Anything? Aha! There we go. Okay. So now, do we feel like where we heard here, I'm over here, like voice, if we go there and put on the goggles, maybe we'll see something. I'm wondering if there's going to be like a sign that we put them on. supposed to put these on somehow?
There's a fog bank.
That's totally creepy. Eh. I don't see a reason to try those yet. We can look in here. And we just see like a shadow run by. And I'm making an assumption that it's Polly hiding in there. I don't see a reason to have the glasses so far. They haven't, like, shown anything that I can tell.
Here. Over here. Over here. Look closer. Look closer. I'm here. I'm here.
Am I supposed to be able to... There we go. Well, how do I put them on? Here, let's try this.
Here. Over here. Over here. Look closer.
It'll beep at me, right?
Here. I'm here.
It beeped at me before. How come, like, I can't even put them on at all? Like, I feel like I should be able to put them on.
Here. Over here.
Let's say them again.
Look
I
closer.
feel like I should be able to put them on in every place, and then if it doesn't, not supposed to be put on there, nothing would happen. Really? You beep on me now? Like right when I decide you're not going to? Are you gonna replay? I have no idea what to do with it.
Here. Over here. Over here. Look closer. Look closer. I'm here. I'm here.
I'm waiting for the beep. Come on. Beep at me. There's a huge delay between dialogue and beep.
Here. Over here. Over here. Look closer. Look closer. I'm here. I'm here.
I don't quite understand how they work. I feel like if I click on something, it'll beep. Am I supposed to put it on?
We were in the crew room. Drake was gone.
Here
He
we
changed,
go.
you see. Changed into something bad. Glowing he was. I thought he was a demon.
3, 6, 3. Oh. Okay, hang on. It's the positions. Oh my gosh, wait, what? I'm back in the past. I'm back in the past. That was cool. That was cool, I gotta admit. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay, let's see if we can get in. 21, 19. So we'll try 19, 21. Now that we heard like a prompt telling us the clue. Okay, let's try 21, 19. Okay, that didn't help. But having the goggles with us might help. There's the violin that we kind of heard. I'm wondering if that was Polly was hearing. That's creepy. Okay, can I take them off now? Or turn away? Or am I supposed to watch a whole playthrough of this?
Can you help us?
I'm trying.
There's no reason for you to be here. Not now. It knows you're here.
His voice is just really
It
like
has a task for
really
you.
weird hints. Hey yo, look right over here. Look right here. You see? Over
knows
here.
your
Hey!
soul.
Over here!
We were in the crew room. Drake was gone. He had changed, you see. Changed into something bad. Glowing he was. I thought he was a demon. Please, help us.
I'm trying.
Please, help us.
I guess the only other option is
As I was going up the stairs, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. I wish that man would stay away.
not creepy, right? Not creepy at all. I'm just looking to see if anything has changed. I don't know why I can't take that. It's so mean. The sound. I just remembered something. Okay. My family member's out. Oh wait. I think they're here. I'm gonna go help them take groceries in, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had just run out because right as I texted them to say, let me know when you get home and I'll just take a break real quick to help you. They were here. So, yeah. All right, I'm back. So, we've been hearing the voices. So we were able to go back to the past. I don't really want to go to the cave yet until I feel like I've explored more of the lighthouse. Now that we've... What? That was weird. Okay, we've taken care of all that. What is that? I think I heard about something about groceries. Hate when you gotta do that. Sprain your eyes carrying milk again. No, that was my thumb, by the way. Yeah, just she came home and I wanted to make sure I helped. Yeah, not creepy. Hi! I'm doing okay. Yesterday ended up being kind of a rough day, just overwhelming. Our kids' schools the closure was extended until April 20th, and it could be longer. And we also have a shelter-at-home place order for our county. So, unless you have to go like grocery shopping or you have a doctor's appointment you have to do in person, we are to stay at home, pretty much. So yeah, I did announce at the beginning of my stream, in case you guys didn't hear, that I'm going to be cutting my streams by 1 hour for right now. Stores are starting to close. They're allowing like grocery stores to stay open and like auto repair shops, like certain things that are considered essential. Yeah. So I'm cutting my streams by 1 hour because now that my children are home, the teachers send us online learning stuff, but we have to initiate that and make sure the kids do it. So I need to make sure I take the time necessary for their education. And since a lot of it's online stuff, they're going to need to use my computer. So I'm cutting my streams by 1 hour to give the time necessary to do that and still take care of daily life, like chores and such. So starting today, actually, I'll be streaming from 9 to 11 when I stream. Yeah. And it kind of sucks. But that's just how it is right now. Okay, is this one? This is the dining room. We were in here. This is how we got back here, which was really interesting. Okay, if we go up to the bunk room, anything happen? I didn't think anything did. Just wanted to double check. And we weren't able to get upstairs in the secret room. Okay, anything up there? So we can pull that still. Oh boy! I don't know if you guys can see me. It says it disconnected for a second. Can you see me now? Back on. Okay, cool. That was weird. I've actually never had that happen that I know of. Okay, so we're able to get in here. Read that. We have this here, and the guy said it has to do with the age of his children, and I wrote their ages down. So I thought maybe if I had their ages and then went through the letters of the alphabet, that it would just open when the right one came up. And then since the first order of ages didn't really work, thought maybe I would try the other way around. We're 2119. And it still didn't work, so I don't even know how to solve this one. I feel like I have enough information. The guy in the future, like, so when they replayed the reenactment of it, they said it had to do with his children's ages. Catherine Drake 21, William Drake 19. So I've tried 1921 and 2119, and neither works, which is annoying. Anything new?
Cold. So cold.
We heard this already.
As I was going up the stairs, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today.
We heard this just now.
I wish that man would stay away.
Thanks for just repeating yourself. Okay, so let's see if we go to the cave. Oh, it's this again. Okay, can I just bypass it? I have to wait until the prompts come up, I guess. I'll take a selfie while I'm waiting. Sitting here waiting.
Can you help us?
Thank you.
We were in the lighthouse. I was scared.
I did take a selfie.
I couldn't help it. Please don't leave. There's no reason for you to be here. Not now. It knows you're here. It has a task for you. It knows you. It knows your soul.
Crazy selfies.
It's been waiting for you. We were in the crew room. Drake was gone. He had changed, you see. Changed into something bad. Glowing he was. I thought he was a demon.
Now you have to post it in your server. I'm plugged in here so I can't hear you saying no. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna post it in the server then. Let's see. Selfie during stream. I didn't click on all of them. I just took a couple pictures. There. I posted them.
Please, help us.
There. I can go look at those.
As I was going up the stairs,
I met a man that wasn't there.
I met a man who wasn't there.
It's like I've heard that before.
Wasn't there again today. I wish that man would stay away.
This is making my ear itch. Right back. Right. Okay, let's see if we can go back to the future using the cave. So we know how to get to the future and the past freely.
This way. Over here.
Trying to remember how to get to it. Second bit caused a jump scare. So here's this place. here's that's the way out. So you go
over here.
hang on. So I want to go that way. What does that zoom in on? Just this area? Oh boy. Do you see that run across? There it is. Everything keeps running across. So is this the whole get back to the future? Yeah. Okay, so now if we leave. Is it a reflection of something specific? Okay, wait. Yeah, something pops up here. I don't know what that is. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, so this is how you get to the future. Okay. Now we know how that happens. Still don't know the code to the top of the lighthouse. You weren't ready for that, Pale Whale? Sorry? Not sorry?
Here. Over here. Over here. Look closer. Look closer. I'm here.
I know, I don't need to go back to the past right now. I want to get into this room. I'm gonna save. To be extra cautious.
Here. Over here.
So this is how I'd get back to the past.
Look closer. I'm here.
There's 2 rooms I need to get into. I'm gonna listen to this again about what he says.
There's a fog bank rolling in, Robert. We'll be on guard tonight. Last time I saw fog like this, there were 3 ships came aground on those sandbanks. Always shifting, always moving, like tonight's fog. We should tell Drake right away. Leave Drake be. He's not himself tonight. I'll stoke that new boiler. The light will not fail. You keep the foghorn going from the lamp gallery, and I'll keep the boiler burning. Never had this problem with oil. Robert, what's wrong with Drake? He hasn't been right since the other night. What was it he saw? Something glowing, you said, like a phantom, out at sea. Do you think we should contact the mainland? What about the telegraph machine? Drake has it in his cupboard, and he's locked the door, mumbling to himself he was. Whatever he saw made him queer in the head. We must let Demarion know, but his cupboard is sealed, security lock. I know the numbers. Something to do with his children. But, there's a letter code too. Only he knows that, the letter. We'll have to make do. Create a signal from the beach. Demarion should be watching. He's entertaining some artists tonight.
Hi,
Can't
Ivy
talk
Grumpy.
Draws
Do you
maps
prefer
and
to call
stuff.
me that when you're on your
Think
personal
they could help
account?
us? It's worth a try, ain't it? I don't like this fog.
Just listening.
Shh, lad. There's someone coming.
Okay. I'm wondering if it has to do with the years they were born rather than the age. So, sure. Sure. So I'm wondering if we put in the years they were born as the code. So they were 19 and 21. And it was 1912. So 7, 9. So 1893 and 1891. So 93 and 91. I don't know. We'll find out.
We were in the crew room.
Back to the past. Oh, snap. Alright. Let's see if that works. I highly doubt it. I feel like that's just wrong. 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. No! 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Thank you. Okay. Okay. 90. Let's try 1 and 93. I feel like that's wrong. 1800. Okay. So, 93 and 91. Maybe it has to do with just one of his children. So if we go down and put it... Okay, let's try this one. So that didn't work. Gosh darn it. Has to do with his children. Catherine is 21. William, 19. That's all I know. Don't think his journal doesn't really say anything about it. I read the whole thing out loud to everybody. If I kept that on, it would knock. But I exited out of it real quick. Why can't I figure out the puzzle? I feel like I should know. I feel like I should know. Has to do with his children. They're 19 and 21. And I tried 19 and 21. I tried 21, 19. I tried 91 and 93, which would have been the years they were born. And I also tried 1891 and 1893, which would have been the year one of each was born. And with every letter. What am I doing wrong? Like, I thought maybe it was D, because their last name is Drake. But nothing works. Nothing works. And there's shoes up here. That doesn't help. And there's, I guess, Drake. Guys, I don't know. I feel like I've been given enough info for the answer, and yet I can't figure it out. Can I just use this bronze spear thing and break it all open? I'm not putting the goggles on. I want to go through all that again. There are 2 rooms with codes or keys I can't get to. And why I can't take this key. This is so mean. It's like, hey, here's a key, but it doesn't really go into anything. Haha. Troll. Trolling. Troll so hard. No, over here. Leave me alone. Yeah, not creepy.
This way. Over here.
Ooh! Jeez, my kid's school. This would just go back to the future.
Over here.
You put this on, and it just shows the symbol. I wrote it down. I want to give a hint for that code. Like, it really does involve their age, but it feels like a troll hint. Shut up. You were so mean. It does involve their age, but I'm not going to tell you. That is kind of a troll hint now that you say it. Because I know it has to do with their age. It's not their ages added together.
Here. Over here. Over here. Look closer. Look closer.
Their ages, 19 and 21. That's 40? Wait. Yes, it's 40. It doesn't give me anything because it's 4 digits. 0040? That would have to change. I don't understand. I don't understand. I feel so stupid. Do I have enough info?
Here.
Look closer, dude. Yeah, right.
Look closer.
That's what it
We're in the
means.
crew room.
I put it on and I go to the past. When I do that. That's what it just giving you, but I feel like it shouldn't do it every single time. Pale Whale, do I have like every info I need to figure out the puzzle and I just need to think? Yes, and I tried their birth years. I tried them. I tried them as 93 and 91. I tried 1893. I tried 93, 91, and 91 and 93. And then I tried every letter with those things. 1891 would be one of them. And I've gone through every letter. And that didn't work. Additionally, you have their ages. Additionally. $40 is what you add their ages together. Like, I feel so dumb. Additionally, so 40. This is the kind of thing. It's about that kind of thing. Big fat fail that I don't get it. No, you can't just tell me. Is the letter D? Can you tell me that? Just yes or no. Well, I mean, I didn't try the Greek alphabet, but it's only English, numbers here. So not English, but it's only numbers here, not Greek alphabet. No, but I mean, it's just, and then letters A through Z. No, most of those are not belonging in that slot. Are, oh my gosh, okay. You're so silly. Okay. You are so funny. Is it his birth year? Like, or something? I know, but you said you did not want help, so I was trying. I'd be grumpy. That's good. I just don't want to be like just given the answer. Additionally, you have their ages. So if you add their ages together in 1921, that's 40. But more importantly, their birth years. But I don't understand what adding their ages and the birth years have to do with each other on these numbers. To just add 40 to the first birth year. I keep doing this wrong. It's supposed to be his birth year. Ugh. Okay, so 19 and 21 is 40. Born in 1893 and 1891. Yes, the answer is 42. Hitchhikers. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. So long, and thanks for all the fish. So sad it had to come to this. I listened to that. Okay, birth year is more than just two numbers. I have to put 1989 for me. Yes, 1891 and 1893 are their birth years. It's supposed to be 1840. That seems a little silly. Yeah, it's not that. Like, their birth years are 1891 and 1893. And that doesn't... reverse? That would be interesting. My brain's trying to figure that out. No. Oh my goodness, my son's teachers are sending a bunch of stuff. Okay. So, now that you know the birth years, have that Spice Girls energy. When to become one. So 1893 plus 1891. That would... Okay. No, that feels wrong. I must have done that wrong. No, 3784 is what I get when I add their birth years together. Is it just 93 plus 91? 4. 1. So it's like... No, because that's 184. I feel like an idiot. It almost fills me with anxiety because I feel so dumb. I don't remember this game as well, so I'm wondering, did I not ever get past this part? Because this was like before walkthroughs were easy to find and stuff like that online. I've tried 1893 plus 1891, and I've tried 93 plus 91. I've tried both of those. And that was 3784. And that doesn't work either. Why does 3782 work? Because I've seen other walkthroughs where, like, the ages are different with each time someone starts a game. Okay, check the walkthrough you're looking at and see if it says the same ages. Mine are 1921. I've seen ones where the ages are different. So maybe the ages are different when someone starts a game. That's the only thing I can think of. 184. Okay, I'm gonna try the 3784 again because I realized I didn't have it on the right number. Letter. I don't know what that was. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing this just yet because I want to be able to look at everything in this cupboard first. And not look at anything else but that. Okay, I guess this is the only thing I can look at. Where does this take me? Where in blazes is this? This is way far in the past. Did you figure it out? I sent my walkthrough for... So the reason it wasn't 3782 is because I've seen walkthroughs that like have different ages or like something's different whenever someone plays a game, so it's not the same every time. And it was 3784, but then I just walked through the letters and I don't know which one worked. But now we're like super far in the past. But you see this here and you know someone's been here before. A key? Why can't I just take this, please? What does the caveman do with sailor? I don't know. Is it a joke? That's something over there. I want to get over there. No, I'm asking weird turn. Yeah, I know. I have no idea. I think it has to do with this dark entity over time. And you're seeing it. I'm happy that the game is taunting and teasing with keys. It's so mean. I'm writing all these down. What?
My man is here, and all the world shall become darkened in his wreck. I call to you. Call to you from the depths. Not of water, not of earth. But deep, dark corners of existence. That is where I reside. Waiting for you. Waiting for you, my pretty.
It's like, that's more of a cackle. I'm not quite sure if I can't take it. Don't see anything in there. Spears. Oh. That's a symbol. It looks like the Haddon symbol almost. I don't know. You are such a punk. Give me a sec. Five push-ups it is. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, 5. I'm coming back. I had to move my scarf out of the way. I got down on the ground. It was like, what? Alright, earbuds. Okay. There's fish. Are you hungry for fish? Don't know what that is. Trying to remember where I came from. How do I get back now? Doesn't quite look like cavemen. It looks more like a tribe, maybe. And it won't let me take anything. Like, I was able to take this from the past. Anything beyond this? I mean, I have a bunch of numbers I wrote down. One 1-0. 1-5-0. Yeah. 1-8. Is it 2 zeros or just 1-0 and it's like all messed up? I think it might be just 1-0, but it's possible it's like 11-8-0-0. So I'll just try to remember that.
My man is here, and all the world shall become darkened in his wake. I call to you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Pale Whale. Okay, what if I, like, put it on here? It's way hard to try to get those numbers that way, so it can't be that. I'm kind of wondering if it has to do with something in the future. Like a code to do with something in the future. Now it's just trying to figure out how to get back to the future. I was standing there. It's like a tannery, basically. This basically feels like fetch rock before water overcame most of it, or sunk down to create more of the area. Trying to figure out how to just get out of the area. That one showed that symbol, which I saw. This didn't show anything. I can see fish cooking. Makes me hungry because I haven't eaten anything today. Okay. Just got a little message that church this Sunday will just be 5 people to stream so everyone can watch from home. So how do I get back now? There's a creepy breathing in my ear. Oh my gosh.
My man is here, and all the world shall become darkened in his wake. I call to you.
Okay, so what if I'd be grumpy. Ours was like that past weekend, Facebook Live and YouTube, and we'll be good. Yeah, so the last 2 weekends we had started Facebook Live to give people the option of staying home, and now because shelter at home is an order in place here, there will only be 5 of us there operating it. Not sure. Okay. Sorry, this is somewhat important. What was that sound? Okay. Like, so if I pull up this, it says 110. What if I try to go to, like, Yeah, that's just way too hard to even try. How do I get back to the future? Back to the future! Okay. Sorry, it's just all important messages. Trying to adjust everything. Important. Excuse us, but you're stream. I'm sorry, I be grumpy. Normally, I don't keep my phone on and I have it to the side where I don't pay attention to it. But there's lots of stuff going on with COVID, and we've got a shelter at home order, and schools are now closed the extra 5 weeks. Like, I think I said it in the True Gaming Discord, so you saw. I said it at one point, I think. How do I... Why can't I take this? Why can't I take these? Like, especially this. It's a freaking key. You never get in the way of church. She'll read the Bible backwards. The devil got it towards us. You are so... Oh my gosh. I can quote to you my favorite verse. One of them. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get back. So far, each one of them, there's a way to get back. I can just stare at the sun. Just giving you a hard time. I know it's important stuff. Just your goofy sense of humor. Yeah, I can tell you're joking. But you're also, like, right in a way. I was just reassuring that normally, it's not like that. And then, there's also a text, like, from my son's orthodontist that I hadn't scheduled an appointment just yet, but they sent, like, a mass text that they're closed too. So it sucks. A lot of things are closing. Okay, so we know they reveal a bunch of numbers. And then this just has, like, like, the guy just talks to us. I can actually kind of see the Z that appears. But I haven't seen any way to get back. I'm gonna hit save. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. I can zoom in on certain things like the spears and stuff, but it doesn't... Nothing happens. Except for this. It shows that one symbol. Which I've already drawn. To keep track of. And then there's the area we first arrived. I haven't seen anything. Because every time I've had to go, aside from going to the future in the cave, every other traveling bit has been by putting on the goggles. No idea what this is. Maybe a saw or hammer or something of some sort. I'm just making sure that the cursor's not going to change. And I'm just missing it. Go this way. You just get the view of that area. So it's like, oh, something's over there. I need to go over there. And you can go over there. But nothing happens. That breathing is... I'm just so glad there's nothing like actually breathing into my ear. Ugh. Now I just got them chills. Okay. What does this do for me? I can't easily get to 110. Thought maybe I would, but it goes from 99 to 10. And there's 4 digits here anyway. See, the other ones don't have a smear like strong enough to make it look like another number, which is why I felt like these were 2 numbers. Oops. Madness. Here. Here.
All the world shall become darkened in his wreck.
Okay, we heard this already. I know the answers won't be staring me in the face. What? I can move it. Oh boy. What does that do? It's a broken bowl. I can just move the pieces and that's it. My nose itches. I'm trying not to touch my face very much. Okay. That makes no sense. I can't click the others. I hate when sometimes it has that. Like, you can, like, zoom in on something and you can move a couple things, but then that's it. You can't actually do anything. You're like, oh, I found something new. Oh, never mind. I didn't. So, I click on it and I can see it, but pushing doesn't do anything. His nose keeps itching, man. Okay, here's... Oh boy, it's an axe. That's kind of cool though. I mean, you see it all tied together and stuff. Although it feels like it would just fly through. That little bit of water feels so peaceful sounding. Obviously there's space, I can move there. It just won't let me. There's like berries there. But there's no berries there when I walk past it. Do you see that? Like if I back up, it looks like berries on a bowl, with the bowl, but I don't see any berries anywhere once I back up. It just might be a continuity thing. I don't think it's a clue. don't know how to get back. I think this might have been where I got stuck in the game before. Okay, y'all got suggestions? Looks like a mortar and pestle. Making sure I don't miss any like magnifying glass. That would like let me zoom in to look at something. Have you seen a... I have not seen it yet. Wait. What? That's to go back. Okay. Sorry to change the subject, just saw it. It is funny. No, it's fine. I haven't seen it yet, but I did see the... Like, I did see a thing for it. So what is this code supposed to go to? Couldn't grab the key and like the microchip. Oh wait, the wrong way.
This way.
Yeah, this way.
Over here. Over here.
Okay, 5, 5, 6, 4. Oh my goodness, so many steps.
Here.
No, I don't want to go back to there yet.
Look closer. Look closer. I'm here. I'm here.
I know you're there. I feel like I should be able to try. I can't even try to put a key in. I feel like it's that one we found, but it doesn't quite look like the same type of key shape either. Like, can we just see something run by right here? Whoosh. Like that. I think it's Polly, because she's hiding from us here. The code that we found from the past didn't really mean anything to me here or in the, like, not so distant past. Okay, I'm gonna call the present where like the crew room still has the pot boiling, like it was where we first started the game. And then I would call the future this part, and I would call the past the tribal like area we found.
Here. Over here. Over here. Look closer. Look closer. And here. And here.
Is something supposed to happen? I don't see anything weird. Do you guys see anything strange aside from the glow? His head moved. Did you see that? Wait, let's see if it does it again. Watch his head. His head moves. His head moves. Oh. His hand moved. Now his hand moved. Wait, it went the wrong way. His head moved. Oh, it's so creepy. This has moved a couple times. I don't know if we could look in the cabinets below. Does he move every time I sit down? No, he just stays like that. I don't remember. Oh wait, did I hear you say you were gonna call the president or? Present. Look a wall.
Here. Over here. Over here.
Peasant?
There's somebody there.
Somebody there.
Can you help us? It's you again. I remember you from before. Thank you for coming back. It is you, isn't it? There's no reason for you to be here. Not now. It knows you're here. It has a task for you. It knows you. It knows your soul. Where am I? Can you tell me? I can hardly see. This place looks strange. I know that room, but it looks different. Save yourself. Save your friend. She is an innocent in this.
Holly.
She should never have come here. It's my fault, you see. I called to her. In her dreams, I called to her. I thought she could help, but it's all been for naught.
Not for nothing. Okay, I'm gonna say some other stuff.
There's somebody there.
Somebody there.
I can see you, but you look strange, like a phantom. We were in the crew room. Drake was gone. He had changed, you see. Changed into something bad. Glowing he was. I thought he was a demon. We were in the lighthouse. I was scared. I couldn't help it.
Coffee! I should get more too. I will soon.
There's no hope for me. Or Robert. Leave this place. Take the girl with you. Tell her I'm sorry. I should never have called for her. I was wrong. So wrong. So wrong. He's been waiting for you. Save yourself. Save your friend. She is an innocent in this. She should never have come here. It's my fault, you see. I called to her. In her dreams, I called to her. I thought she could help. But it's all been for naught.
Can't talk to Shaw. Oliver Drake, in the middle, was born in the town of... Okay. Anything new, like... Just a freaky giggle. We've seen all that. Itch. Lighthouse. Already opened that. That was a weird sound. I was just seeing if anything came up now that I have the goggles.
Here.
I don't want to go to there yet.
Look closer.
I don't see a combination having to do with the ones that we found in the past. We do have a spear from the Bronze Age replica, and that was the Bronze Age that we went to. I don't see anything that gives us anything there. That's kind of a creepy view of it. Oh, I don't remember seeing this in the middle like that exactly. Spanish word for lighthouse is still faros. Huh. See how the stairs don't go up the same way? It looks like they just remade them. Is this another way to take us back? Okay, it's another way to take us back. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Just a reminder that when I come back next week, yes, I'm cutting my streams by an hour because of having to do homeschooling stuff with my kids now. And I'll keep you guys updated. So, let me see. Do I still have... And I don't have my Twitter up on my chat message availability, but I do have it in my panels down below. So if you want to follow my Twitter, I post stream updates on there and stuff. If you'd also like to join my Discord and hang with me off stream, there is the link to it. I will be back next week, and I will also be working on some vlog edits this weekend to release soon. So you guys have an amazing day, and I will catch you later. Bye!